All right, let's dive into it. Royal Enfield is making some serious moves with the 2026 Guerrilla 450. And believe me, this is way more than just a fresh coat of paint. They've totally rethought what this bike is all about. So what's actually changed, and what does it mean for you, the person who's actually going to ride it? Let's find out.
So what's the big deal? What's new for 2026? Well, Royal Enfield didn't just tweak a few things here and there. Nope. They took a hard look at how people were really using this bike and decided to completely shake up the entire lineup.
You know, the biggest change here is all about focus. It's about simplification. Royal Enfield looked at their old, kind of complex lineup and said, let's make this easier. So forget the old variants. They're now channeling the Guerrilla 450 down two very distinct paths, which makes the choice for riders a whole lot clearer.
And that brings us to the main event, the new two-variant strategy. This is a pretty bold move, honestly. It really splits the bike's personality in two, aiming at two very different kinds of riders.
Okay, so let's break this down. First things first, the old base model, it's gone. See ya. In its place, we've got a brand new road-hungry model they're calling the Apex. And for all you adventure riders out there, don't worry, the Dash model you already know isn't just sticking around, it's actually getting some key upgrades to make it even more capable.
So here they are, our two contenders, the Apex and the Dash. Let's really get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to put them head-to-head and see what truly sets them apart.
At the very heart of it, the difference is all about philosophy, right? The Apex is built unapologetically for the street. It's all about road dominance. The Dash, on the other hand, well, it stays true to its roots. It's the rugged, all-condition warrior that's ready for pretty much anything you can throw at it.
And you can totally see these different philosophies in the way they look and feel. The Apex gets this flatter aluminum handlebar for a more aggressive, commanding riding position. Plus, it's got a windshield and a pillion cowl that give it this sleek Street Fighter vibe. The Dash, it gets practical armor. We're talking a new metal front grille and some really sturdy handle guards for when the pavement disappears.
Now the tires. This is where the rubber literally meets the road, and the performance differences become crystal clear. The Apex is rolling on new Vredestein center tires, designed purely for maximum grip on the tarmac. The Dash sticks with its super versatile dual sport pattern, but, and this is a good but, it gets an updated rubber compound. That means it's got better bite on the road, whether it's wet or dry, without giving up its off-road chops.
So here's a quick summary of all of that. It's pretty obvious Royal Enfield isn't just bolting on different accessories here. They've actually created two genuinely different bikes that just happen to be built on the same awesome platform. The choice is no longer about, which accessories do I want? It's about, what kind of rider am I?
Okay, so beyond all the big physical changes, Royal Enfield has also been busy making some more subtle but really important tweaks to the bike's performance and its tech.
And these are some really smart, targeted upgrades. For the Apex, they've tweaked the engine mapping for crisper throttle response that really works well with those grippy road tires. The ABS has also been recalibrated specifically for those tires, giving you the best possible stopping power on pavement. And, maybe most importantly, the heart of the bike, that fantastic 452cc engine and the 6-speed gearbox, that's all been left untouched. Why mess with a good thing, right?
Now, this next one, this is a big one. One of the loudest pieces of feedback from riders was about the instrument console. And to their credit, Royal Enfield listened. They've delivered a crucial software update to fix it.
Yeah, this wasn't just some small bug. It was a real deal annoyance for riders. You'd connect your phone for navigation, and it would just drain the battery like crazy. Even worse, it sometimes led to those awkward pocket dials. Well, the new software fix solves all of that. What you get now is a much smoother, more reliable connection that won't kill your phone battery. It's a massive quality of life improvement.
And of course, no update is really complete without some fresh new looks and, the all-important price tag. So let's see what Royal Enfield has cooked up for 2026.
For the street-focused Apex, you've got three new choices: a really bold Apex Red, a classic Apex Black, and a sharp-looking Apex Green. And for the rugged Dash, it gets a brand new, standout color called Twilight Blue. Pretty cool.
And here it is, the number you've probably been waiting for. Royal Enfield is coming in hot with a really aggressive introductory price, 2,49,195 rupees. Now, it's really important to note, this price applies to all three colors of the new Apex variant and the new Twilight Blue Dash.
So with all these updates on the table, Royal Enfield is basically turning to riders and saying, okay, make a choice. What kind of riding do you really want to do? It's your move.
So let's just recap the biggest takeaways here. 1. The lineup is way simpler now, with 2 clear choices. 2. With the new Apex variant, you now have a true dedicated road-focused option. 3. That major tech headache with the console has been fixed. And finally, 4. It's all launching with some fresh new colors and a very, very attractive introductory price.
And all of this leads us to the final question, doesn't it? By splitting the Guerrilla's personality, has Royal Enfield actually made the lineup stronger? Or have they lost a little bit of that one-bike-does-it-all magic? I mean, it really seems like these are the exact upgrades riders have been asking for, but in the end, the ultimate verdict is going to come from the community. So, what do you think? Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.